This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Volunteers will kick this deep to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So LSU's offense making their way on the field to open this game. The spotlight's on this running back here, who has to be considered an early season candidate for the Heisman Trophy. It takes a lot for running back. Got to have a brilliant year, Kirk, to beat out the quarterbacks, but he's off to a good start.
Boy, Chris, he's done everything that's been asked of him, running the football. Love how they used him out of the backfield. Definitely one of the top backs in the country.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air. It's Van Buren. It's reeled in. It's Durham. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. 7th play of the drive coming up. Pass on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. Touchdown, LSU. They finish off the scoring drive. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch. all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Volunteers offense comes out for their first possession today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Jackson. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And there's the handoff. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
Ball handed to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? He escapes the pocket. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, LSU. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. On first down, it's play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Van Buren. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running out of time in the pocket. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Ball handed off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Scanning the field. It's Van Buren. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. On the move now. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The ball's come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Back in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pop over the middle. It's Jefferson. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I mean, I get trying. Get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, how about this defense? What a job there on 3rd down. Backed up close to their own goal line. Come up with a huge sack on 3rd down and force the field goal.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be a 35-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Hold on now. There is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, still wouldn't be a first down. A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. And the Vols trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Solid first down gain, sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football, and you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Go all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk, his ability to run the ball. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this.
Down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Van Buren. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the ball is picked.
Interception. Great play here.
The first play of the drive under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Matthews. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up.
Touchdown, balls. They couldn't stop him there. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking for a gap. It's Durham. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Makes the grab. It's Green. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. And they'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
The play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And the Volunteers will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. To the air, it's Van Buren. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Finds his man. It's Durham. And move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. And he's back to throw again on second down. A deep shot to the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they look to the right. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that offer from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Bringing pressure. And the pass is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The Vols will have first and 10 here. Caught in the backfield. It's Jefferson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The Volunteers will line up here on first down and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down here to the goal line. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Volunteers. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
coverage team. Brings down the returner. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. He gets loose. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of them.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball.
He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So the offense flexing real quick and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Shotgun. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Davidson. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. That completion sets up an important third down play. They try to sneak it for the first.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jefferson. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. The shotgun handoff here. As the first down is still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Volunteers will line up on first and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And a player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Tight end makes the grab. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or do they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Contact as he let the ball go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Moves out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's hit as he throws it. And this pass is caught. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Tennessee. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. From the 12-yard line, it's 2nd and long now. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up in the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Grinding away on the ground. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scramble results in just a very short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to help you.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And the quarterback will just clock the football.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends on a sack. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it.